Hey everybody, I'm back with an update video, and this one's a bit different because it's an album release announcement. My new album is called Flames of Change, and I have been working on this thing for close to 2 years. I know you guys have gotten used to me releasing one song at a time here on my channel, but making this album was a completely different process. This is not an album of cover songs or an album of video game music. I wrote every song myself, and instead of doing it all a cappella, I wove my guitar into it. And every song but one has lyrics that I wrote myself, inspired by everything I've been through these past several years, and they mean a lot to me. This was a project of passion, something I needed to do for myself, and I'm excited to share it with you. Flames of Change comes out on October 5th on all platforms, and I'll put the link below for anyone who wants to pre-save it. So, some of you may be wondering if I'll be posting videos for these songs, and the answer is yes. Hopefully, eventually, for all of them. Because these aren't a cappella songs, I decided to do something different than my usual 8 or 9 frames format. I recently filmed the first video for this album, and I wanted it to be shot here in Oklahoma, out in nature, amongst like the trees and the water, since I'm usually just cooped up in my studio while filming anything. So me and my friend Doug brought cameras and instruments out to the forest and had a blast filming. I'll post that video as soon as I can, on or before the album release date. And I've got plans for other videos in the works. I think they'll be a bit varied in the way that they're filmed. I kind of want to experiment with it just because I can, and I'm excited to see what happens. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to my patrons on Patreon, because they've stuck with me through a portion of this process, and with their support, I've been able to take a break from making a cappella videos to focus on writing and recording this album. Outside of friends and family, they're the only ones who knew this was coming, so I just want to send a big thanks for all the support and sticking with me as I dove into something new and pretty different. Yeah, so one thing I've never been able to do as Smooth McGroove is perform the music that I've released here in a live setting, since rounding up my 8 twin brothers is pretty impossible. And with this new music, I realized that I could, in fact, perform it live. So on October 11th, I'll be performing Flames of Change in its entirety at the venue called Resonant Head. I'll post the ticket link in the description below for anyone interested in coming. It's a smaller venue, and there's a possibility of it selling out, so make sure you grab tickets before you make the trip. I don't want anyone to be turned away at the door, especially, traveling to Oklahoma City if you're not from around here. Otherwise, should be a fun time and maybe an interesting one, because I've literally not performed music on stage in I don't know how many years. But I'm looking forward to it, and if it goes well, I'll do more. Well, I guess that's it for the update. If you have any questions, I'll be hanging out in the comments section answering your questions for a while. And yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you later.